afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Mountain Dew Park as we are getting you set for game number 7 of this 2026 Colt League World Series. I'm Dave McKenzie. Sam Goldberg will be alongside shortly as third game of the day, the third of 4 that are taking place here at Mountain Dew Park. We've seen 2 games today. Game number 5, that was the first game this morning, as it was Bay County, Michigan beating Austria Baseball Academy 12-4 in Game 6 that just ended just about 30 minutes ago. It was Tijuana, Mexico topping Simi Valley, California 10-1. This game is going to feature our first opportunity to see Team Puerto Rico, the Caribbean Zone champion. In their first game, they got first day bye, and this is their first opportunity to play, and the first pitch taking place here at 3:32, about 32 minutes behind schedule. 2-0 is the count. Puerto Rico, the visiting team, leading off. It's Gabriel Bellardo. Then it'll be Garan Reyes and then Pablo Cruz. If anybody gets on, Derek Maldonado. All 3 from the pitcher for Youngstown, Ohio. That's Jack Gacola. Gacola, the left-hander, defensively behind him in left field, Jackson Minetti, Zach Morantes, Landon Snyder. On the infield, Justin Amos, Sammy Moritz, Chase Weiss, and Jackson Hicks as 4 straight balls to start the game to walk Gabriel Bellardo. So it's going to be the third baseman for Puerto Rico, Garan Reyes. Reyes wears number 59, plays third base. He bats from the right side. Catcher today for Youngstown is Andrew Harpst. And on the mound, as we mentioned, the left-hander Jack Gacola. Cloudy afternoon in southern Illinois. Cloudy, about 76 degrees here at first pitch. The third of 4 games taking place today. There will be 5 games coming up tomorrow. We'll talk about that as we go through this afternoon. Gacola's pitch, pop foul, out of play to the right by Garan Reyes. As we said, Puerto Rico, the Caribbean Zone champion here in this Colt World Series. Strike 3, Garan Reyes is struck out as he went down swinging for the first out. Pablo Cruz steps into the plate. The shortstop wears number 10, bats from the right side. Cruz, probably the best hair that we've seen in the tournament so far. Lines, chops that one to third, throw across in time. So 2 down now. That's going to bring up first baseman Derek Maldonado. The runner, Bellardo, advanced to second on that ground out by Cruz. So Derek Maldonado, the first baseman, comes to the plate with 2 down, runner in scoring position at second base. Top of the first inning here at Mountain Dew Park. 320 down the lines, 400 straightaway center field. The big ballpark home of the Throwville Throwbillies, who play their season finale tonight here at Mountain Dew Park. Jack Gacola. That one hit, allowed to go foul. As Justin Amos came charging in, but at the last second decided to let that go foul. So that's going to bring Maldonado, Derek Maldonado, back to the plate. 2 Maldonados playing here for Puerto Rico. Derek is at first. Javier is in center field. He bats in the 6 hole. So everybody resets. Bellardo, the runner, at second. Outfield playing straight away here. defensively with 2 down. Pitched just off the plate for ball. We watched this Youngstown team play yesterday. They beat Bay County, Michigan 8-1. That's in the dirt from Cola. And the runner Bellardo picks up the steal as he winds up at third base. So here is the 2-2 pitch with 2 down. Little bit low, runs the count full. 3-2. The wind here today looks like it's settled into a southwest wind that's blowing out towards center. That one misses for a walk. Maldonado is on with a base on ball. And that's going to bring up Eddie Pinheiro. Pinheiro comes around to the left side of the plate, wears 4-0 on his back. Pinheiro, couple of runners on for Puerto Rico here in this top of the first inning.
Lots of logistic stuff happening tonight.
I'm sure.
We're keeping if you're planning on coming to the Throwbilly game tonight, we're keeping the gates open all day. Giveaways will start at 6 o'clock. Just head to the box office and get your Throwbilly ticket and head into the ballpark and watch some Colt World Series action before. The opening ceremony for the Colt World Series will take place at 5:30 or 5 o'clock. Sorry. Following that, at 5:30 will be the Champions game, and then the Throwbillies game at 7.
1-1 pitch. Ooh, just misses. Brian Shaw, the umpire at home plate here for this game.
There you go.
And Youngstown,
a little
Ohio.
Location for you.
Youngstown, Ohio thought that was there. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is right down the pipe. No call. 3-1. A little bit high. So runners at the corners now with 2 down. 3 balls, 1 strike. Pinheiro, the batter. Cola, the pitcher. The left-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Count full now. Pinheiro digs in. The pitch.
Whew.
Taken for a ball. So back-to-back walks now from Jack Gacola. And that's going to bring Javier Maldonado to the plate. Maldonado, center fielder, hits from the right side. So base hit can drive in a couple here.
Youngstown, Ohio, not too thrilled with those last couple of calls. Manager and Brian Shaw exchanging a couple of words.
Yep. First pitch to Javier Maldonado. Low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Dave Bonine does have a case. Those were a couple close pitches that didn't go Ohio's way.
There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coca-Cola comes, throws high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Coca-Cola, 15-year-old left-hander, throws a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 2 down, and the base is loaded. Coca-Cola looks in. Works from the stretch. Chopped. Foul. That was a little check swing, and Javier Maldonado knew that was inside, but just couldn't hold back. But he'll dig in. He'll have another opportunity here. Looking at another 2-2 pitch. The runners will go. Pitch low. Now they'll go. Full count. Everybody on the run. 2 down. It's the 3-2 pitch. Away, and a walk is going to bring in the first run. Gabriel Bellardo comes to the plate from third. Derek Maldonado winds up at third now. Eddie Pinheiro at second. Javier Maldonado gets the walk. And that's going to bring up Yahil Hernandez. Yahil. And Youngstown's coach wants to talk to his pitcher.
Definitely tell him to calm down. Couple close calls not going his way. Settle in, settle down, throw strikes. Let's get the final out with only 1 run given up. It's definitely what's being talked about right there in that meeting.
Don't lose your cool. Just come get this one. And so Jack Guaynabo takes a deep breath, adjusts the cap, probably says a couple of words to himself, and in steps Yahil Hernandez. Hernandez bats from the right side. Great opportunity here for him as he takes ball 1 high. And the pitch right on the corner for a called strike. 84 on the gun from Jack Guaynabo. He looks in, the pitch inside, taken for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Puerto Rico, historically a very, very strong team. And a swing and a miss from Hernandez. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's way outside. So once again, an opportunity for the base runners to take off on the pitch. Bases are loaded. There's 2 down. Here comes the pitch from Guaynabo. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Getting out of trouble. Well done. And that little pep talk from the coach of Youngstown, Ohio, seemed to do the trick. And just 1 run is scored by Puerto Rico, and that was the leadoff batter, Gabriel Bellardo, that came across. Youngstown, the home team, they're coming to the plate here in the bottom of the first inning. The Colt League World Series from Mountain Dew Park. Bottom of the first inning here. From Mountain Dew Park, Dave McKenzie, Sam Goldberg alongside. It's going to be Youngstown, Ohio coming to the plate for the first time here this afternoon. Sammy Moritz will lead things off. Jackson Minetti, Chase Weiss. If anybody gets on, Landon Snyder. Jovenel Moya is the pitcher for Puerto Rico. Behind him, defensively, Keith Pimentel. In left, Javier Maldonado. In center, Eddie Pinheiro in right. Reyes at third, Pablo Cruz at short, Gabriel Bilardo at second, Derek Maldonado at first. And the first pitch is taken for a ball. Yahil Hernandez does the catching. Jovenel Moya, the right-hander. That misses just off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Puerto Rico scores 1 in the top of the first. Youngstown would like to get that back. Pitch called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Everything should be taken care of now. I can be your partner for this game.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter, Moritz. Hits from the right side. Popped up. Right side, calling for it is Bilardo at second, and he makes the catch. 1 down here at the bottom of the first inning. So now Jackson Minetti will come to the plate for Youngstown, Ohio. Minetti hits from the right side. Outfield playing shallow here at Mountain Dew Park for Puerto Rico. Moya's pitch called strike 1. In at the corners, even with the bag. Normal depth up the middle, pop foul. Here to our right, hits on the roof here at Mountain Dew Park. We're glad to have you if you're watching, wherever that's at. So Minetti steps back in. Here's the pitch from Moya. The right-hander throws up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Puerto Rico in the dugout on the first baseline. Their reserves up on the rail. That pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jackson Minetti. Minetti looks out at Moya. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 80 on the gun. Big strikeout. So now Chase Weiss comes to the plate. Weiss, the second baseman, wears number 14. Comes to the right side of the plate. With 2 down. Here's the pitch. Curveball, right down the middle. Pretty pitch for strike 1.
Tough to gear up for a first pitch breaking ball.
Yeah, buckle your knees.
Yep.
To lead things off. Moya comes back with the fastball. This is popped toward right. Pinheiro camps under it. About 3 steps, makes the catch for the final out. 1, 2, 3 for Youngstown. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Puerto Rico's coming to the plate with the 8 and 9 hitters to lead off the top of the second inning at the Colt World Series from Mountain Dew Park. Back at Mountain Dew Park, Dave McKenzie, Sam Goldberg here. Top of the second inning, Puerto Rico coming to the plate. They lead at 1-0. It's going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, Keith Pimentel, Leonid Davila, and then Gabriel Bilardo. If anybody gets on, Guaran Reyes. Jack Gacola takes the mound for inning number 2. This time he's going to work from the windup. The left-hander deals, throws it inside for ball 1. First plate appearance here for Pimentel. Hits from the right side. Swings through that pitch. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nightcap game, as Sam mentioned earlier, of this tournament today is going to take place over at the Oasis Sports Complex, a multi-field complex here in Marion, just around the corner from Mountain Dew Park. We'll still,
oops, sorry. Didn't mean to step on your toes.
We'll still have coverage here on our YouTube channel.
A little rain falling here at the ballpark.
Is inside. The count full now to Pimentel. Just little spotty light rain. There's low pressure up near Springfield. It's kind of spinning around, and it kind of throws out these little batches of light drizzle, and a walk issued to Pimentel to lead things off here in the top of the second inning. That's going to bring up Leonid Davila. Davila comes to the plate. Where's number 33? Hits from the right side with the runner on. Youngstown playing straight away in the outfield. Swing and the miss by Davila. And that's going to gets away from the catcher, and that allows Pimentel to scamper down to second. So put himself in scoring position, and an opportunity for Puerto Rico to double up their score. The camera out in center field fogged up once again because of the rain. It is muggy. It's cool, but it's kind of, the air's heavy. Has been all morning. We saw some heavy rain during the overnight hours.
My knees are weak. My arms are heavy.
Yep.
Runner
takes off for third, and he's in. The ball away. So a stolen base by Pimentel. Now just 90 feet away.
There's no vomit on my sweater. It's not.
That's awesome.
And it's not Mom's spaghetti.
That's awesome.
I hope
True.
Do you know the song I'm referencing?
I think so.
It's the Eminem song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Called strike. As Davila was caught looking. Now top of the order, Bilardo comes to the plate. Bilardo started the game with a walk. He came around to score. That's the only run we've seen in the game so far. Ron Reyes stands on deck with 1 down. But here's the pitch to Bilardo from Gacola. That's put in play. Right side, fielded by Hicks. Hicks decides to get over to the bag himself and does so just in time to get Bilardo for the second out. The run does come in from third, though. So an RBI by Bilardo gives Puerto Rico the 2-0 lead, and now Guaran Reyes comes to the plate. Gives a fist bump to Bilardo, who picked up the RBI. 2-0 here in the top of the second inning for Puerto Rico. Popped up, right side. Hicks over into foul territory, looks up, comes back. He almost runs into Weiss, but he does make the catch for the third out, and that ends the second inning, but not before Puerto Rico scores to take a 2-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the second inning. 4, 5, and 6 hitters coming to the plate for Youngstown, Ohio here in Marion, Illinois with the Colt League World Series. Back at Mountain Dew Park, bottom of the second inning here. For Youngstown, Ohio, it's going to be Landon Snyder, Jack Gacola, and then Justin Amos. If anybody gets on, Jackson Hicks. As Joabnel Moya throws the first pitch for a strike.
If you can see the center field game.
Pretty cloudy.
Little wet.
Strike two from Moya. And as Sam said during the break there, nothing like 2 runs on no hits. And that's just being efficient. That ball slapped foul down the right field line, winds up on the ramp down the right field foul area. So we're still looking for the first hit of the game.
Yeah, I was just about to say, speaking of hits, we have none so far to this point.
Curve, slow curve. That was a little bit high. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outfield playing straight away for Puerto Rico. That's taken inside as Snyder ducks out of the way. Here's the 2-2. Catches the corner, strike 3. Beautiful pitch from Moya. 81 and gets the strikeout for the first out here in this second inning. Gokala comes to the plate. The pitcher, the bats, throws left, bats left. Gokala takes one outside. That's way up high. Ball 1. Or excuse me, 2-0. So Moya looks in. Here's the pitch inside. 3-0. So he gets the nice strikeout of Snyder, then comes back and throws 3 balls in a row. Got to throw a strike here. Yoabnel Moya, the pitch. There, gets the strike on the outside corner. Three balls, 1 strike. Taken low for a walk. Gokala reaches on the base on balls. And that's going to bring up third baseman Justin Amos. Amos batting here for the first time today. He hits from the left side. Amos looks out toward Moya. Throw to first to check on Gokala. He gets back in safely.
It's like those little raindrops have subsided. It's gonna be on and off that little slight rain.
Just drizzle.
Little drip
My
drop.
grandpa told me one time he played a baseball game with, there was 6 inches of water on the field. They used one ball and it never got wet. That was a good game.
Never got wet.
Never got wet, not one time.
So no ground balls in the game?
No ground balls.
Wow.
That's what my grandpa said. I believe everything he said. Wasn't a man to pull your leg or anything. Right down the middle for a strike. Amos stands with an open stance. Back left foot toward the inside corner of the box. Closest to the catcher. The 1-1. Oh, pitcher steps off Moya. Takes a look over at Gokala at first. He's got a good lead at first. Moya from the stretch. Throws it high and away. So that's the job of the runner when they get on it first. Be distracting. Make that pitcher keep an eye on you. Gokala, 1, 2, 3, takes a 4th step off the bag at first. Moya adjusts the cap, looks in. Gets his sign, looks at first, a long look. Peeks over his left shoulder, comes set from the stretch of the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes now with 1 out. Outfield is shading toward right. Gap left center, down the line and left. For Amos, if he can push one that way. Moya, long look in. Here's his pitch. Curve up high. Off speed, stayed up. Full count now. The catcher, Hernandez, and Moya want to have a conversation. This tournament started yesterday morning. We'll crown the champion Tuesday night. Samoya. Oh, right up the middle, right past Moya's head. He ducked out of the way. And let me tell you what, Amos smoked that ball right up the gut. So that's going to bring up Jackson Hicks. Hicks will come to the plate now with the runner in scoring position. 2 aboard with 1 down. Hicks plays first, bats from the right side. Man, Moya just about took that one off the noggin. About as hard a hit a ball as we've seen. Up the middle. We did see Gutierrez, the pitcher for Mexico, in the previous game, take a liner off the ankle early in the game. He was okay. No balls, 1 strike. Curve hangs up and fouled out of play to the right. You see some umbrellas there in the crowd. You see the moisture on the lens from our center field cam. Not expecting any thunderstorms here today. It's just off and on drizzle. It just spins its way up. Doesn't hamper the play at all. No balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. Moya looks at the runner at second. Here's his pitch. Popped up right side. Right fielder Pinheiro comes in, makes the catch for out number 2, and a great throw. Hits the cutoff man Cruz. Keeps the runner at second. Well played by Eddie Pinheiro out in right field. And it keeps that runner at second base. So it's going to bring up the catcher, Andrew Harpst. 2 down. Harpst, his first appearance here today as he comes to the plate. Hits from the right side. The catcher, he's got an RBI opportunity. Moya's pitch, that's fouled. Off to the right side, out of play. So Moya, off speed, hangs up inside. The runner takes off for third, and they caught him as it was Gokala that slid in, and he was just, as he got to the bag on his slide, he just basically came to a stop short of the bag, and third baseman Reyes was able to lay the tag down. So 2-5 on the putout for the third out. Haps will come back to the plate to lead off the third inning, but Gokala comes up short on the slide as he was trying to catch Puerto Rico off guard, but they were not caught. So we're going to head to the top of the third. Sam Goldman's going to have the call. When we come back, 2-0, Puerto Rico leads Youngstown, Ohio, here at the Colt League World Series.
Welcome back here on the Pony Baseball and Softball YouTube page. Samuel Goldberg, D-Mac, David McKenzie with us here on the broadcast as Pablo Cruz gets started here in the top of the third inning. First pitch from Gokala is on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The next pitch, that's upstairs. It's 0-1, or excuse me, 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Cruz behind on the fastball at 84. 1-2. Gokala's got a lively arm. We've seen him run him up to 87 already. That one's outside. It's 2-2. That's good called. Strike 3 on the inside corner. Gokala freezes Cruz. That's the first out. Maldonado now batting.
He walked his first time up.
pitch coming. Breaking ball upstairs. It's 1-1. Sticks on the board. Pitch comes in inside. It's 2 balls and a strike. Starting to see blue skies for the first time today.
Little peaks of it.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. You know the show where it's blue skies shining at me? Nothing but blue sky do I see. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Quickly 2 away. Eddie Pinheiro, the batter. What show is that?
I don't remember.
Oh, I can't remember. Pinheiro walked his first plate appearance. First pitch from Gokala is upstairs. It's 1-0. 86 on the gun from Gokala. It's just low. It's 2-0. Pitch. It's missed. It's 3-0. Sorry, lots happening right now. That is low. It's ball 4. That's the second walk drawn.
Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch taken for a strike to Javier Maldonado. Right down the middle for strike 2. 2 down. We got the runner at first base and Eddie Pinheiro. The pitch from Gokala fouled into the net off to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Outfield, deep. And Morantis shades toward right. That's a called third strike. So after giving up the walk to Pinheiro, Gokala strikes out the side for the 3 outs and keeps Puerto Rico off the board as we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Youngstown is going to have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming to the plate. Puerto Rico, they lead 2-0 here at the Colt League World Series. Bottom of the 3rd here from Mountain Dew Park. Game number 7 of this Colt League World Series. Youngstown, Ohio, trailing 2-0. And it is going to be Andrew Harps that leads things off. He was at the plate when Kokala was gunned down at third to end the second inning. So he'll come back to the plate. Harpst, the catcher, hits from the right side. Moya's pitch is off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. As Yobnell, Moya's pitch right down central. 78 on the gun here. Makes the count 2 balls and 1 strike with nobody on. First batter here in the bottom of the third inning for Youngstown. That misses. 3 balls and 1 strike. Outfield. We'll set the defense here shortly and a walk to lead things off. Defensively for Puerto Rico, Pimentel in left, Javier Maldonado in center, Pinheiro in right, Reyes is at third, Cruz at short, Bilardo at second, Derek Maldonado is at first, and Hernandez continues behind the plate. So top of the order now for Youngstown, it's going to be Sammy Moritz. He popped out to lead off the game to second baseman Bilardo. And a runner aboard for Youngstown here. Bottom of the third inning, trailing 2-0. Throw over to check on Harpst. Correction at the plate is Zach Morantis. My bad. Not Moritz. Zach, the number 9 hitter, plays center field. Hits from the left side. Squares to bunt. Bunt foul. So they'll reset. Everybody will come back. Just 1 hit in the game. And that was from Justin Amos. Back in the second inning, he was stranded. That's all we've seen offensively, but 2 runs have scored for Puerto Rico. Swing, big swing from Morantis. Couldn't catch up to that one from Moya. So no balls and 2 strikes now. Yobnel Moya, the pitcher, stares in. Now takes a look at the runner at first in Harpst. Misses. Away. One and 2 the count. Here comes Moya. Popped up. That may be trouble. No, it carried a little further than I thought it was. Javier Maldonado glides over, makes the catch, gets the ball back in. So the first out of the inning. Now we go to the top of the order with Sammy Moritz. Moritz, as we said moments ago, started the game for Youngstown, popping out to second. His second at bat here. And there's going to be a conversation taking place at the mound for Moya. Everybody is back in their position, ready to go. Here's Moritz at the plate. With one down, the runner at first. That is Andrew Harpst. Slow pace to the game right now. Moya's throw is fouled, out of play to our right. It does. I mean, look off to the east at the clouds here. You do see little sunshine through the clouds. It's been a heavy cloud cover all day. Starting to see just a touch of it clearing this ball line toward right, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Moritz gets the single for Youngstown, and that excites the Youngstown bench. Just a little blooper toward right. Harp stops at second. And with one out, two aboard, it's going to bring up Jackson Minetti. Minetti struck out his first time up. Ohio, the Youngstown dugout, trying to fire up their guys. The Youngstown fans are there. Here's the pitch from Moya. Grounded toward left field. It's going to get through. Base hit. Are they going to hold the runner? They are. As Harp stops at third. And that's back-to-back base hits for Youngstown here. And that's going to bring up the number 3 hitter in Chase Weiss. So great opportunity here for Youngstown to climb back in this. Chase Weeds at the plate. Great opportunity for him. The pitch from Moya. Curve in there for a strike. Feel the intensity here in this bottom of the third inning. Moya's pitch misses away for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are loaded for Youngstown, Ohio. Now Moya, the pitch. Boy, didn't miss by much. But it was inside for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. 1 out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Moya got that one to 80 mile an hour on the gun. And Weiss can't catch up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Inside 3-2. Big moment of the game here early. Youngstown trying to get back in it. Here's the pitch. Lined, left field. Going back, Pimentel looks up. It's over his head. It's going to hit. 1 run is going to score. Excuse me, 2 runs are going to score. And a stand-up double from Chase Weiss. ties the game at 2 as Moritz scores from third. Minetti. Harpst scores from third. Moritz scores from second. There's going to be a pitching change as Youngstown, Ohio has chased Yoav Moya to tie it up here in the bottom of the third inning. 2-2. Pitching change is coming up. We'll get the details and have it for you in moments here from Mountain Dew Park. New pitcher for Puerto Rico is going to be right-hander Adrian Lopez. He comes in to take over for Yoav Moya. Youngstown picked up 2 runs on that double. They have 2 on here with 1 out. So Lopez trying to shut down the threat here. Throws his first pitch up high for a ball. So runners at second and third at the plate. Landon Snyder. He looks at ball 2. Snyder struck out his first time up. That was back in the second inning. Bats here with a great opportunity. 2 runners aboard at second and third. 2-2 ball game. Youngstown's pounded out 4 hits to account for those 2 runs. There's a strike from Lopez. For strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. And 1 down. Lopez works from the stretch. Comes set, the pitch, curve. Throws it in the dirt. Runners can't advance as Yahil Hernandez was able to partially block it. The ball just got off to his right. Good job by Hernandez to quickly jump on it, keep the runners from scoring. Landon Snyder takes a practice swing. Now gets back on the right side of the plate. Trying to pick up an RBI here off of Adrian Lopez, the new pitcher. That's taken for ball 4. And a walk granted to Snyder. And once again, the bases are loaded. And Jack Gokala will come to the plate. Gokala, he walked. He advanced to second. And then he tried to sneak his way into third on a delayed steal and was gunned down after his slide came up just a touch short at third base. The runners advance on the pass ball, and Hernandez couldn't find it, and a run comes in to score as Minetti trots home. And Youngstown has taken the lead here in the third inning. Weiss advances to third. Snyder moved up to second. And quickly, Puerto Rico trying to get some help down to the bullpen. So now, Gokala hits from the left side. For RBI opportunity, boy, a little half swing. That's when you're indecisive. You know it's a ball, but you just can't help yourself. You go after it, and you realize just as you start to swing that, oops, I shouldn't have done that. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is hammered foul up the right side. So 3 runs across here for Youngstown, Ohio. Here in this third inning, Harpst has scored. Moritz has scored. Minetti has scored. And you have Weiss and Snyder. The ball hits in the dirt, and Hernandez couldn't find it again. It's twice now. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Adrian Lopez. Quick to work. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Throws it high. Full count now to Jack Gokala. Gokala stands on the left side of the plate. Here comes Lopez. Takes it inside for a ball, and that's a walk to Jack Gokala. He's walked twice now. Bases are loaded. And in comes Justin Amos. Amos singled back in the second inning. So still just 1 out, and the bases are loaded. 3 runs have scored for Youngstown. That's taken inside for a ball as Adrian Lopez struggling to find the zone right now. Lopez, the right-hander, in the dirt, gets past Hernandez. Here comes Weiss to score from third. And the other runners in Snyder and Gokala advance. They're both in scoring position. And there's going to be a meeting at the mound here with runners at second and third. And Youngstown has scored 4 here in the bottom of the third inning. We'll take a break and see if there's going to be a pitching change. We'll be back. So no pitching change, just a pep talk for Adrian Lopez. And probably some defensive assignments for the infield as they play in. That's exactly what happened. In front of the bag on the left side. So they're trying to cut down the runner at the plate. They've already allowed 4 runs here in the bottom of this 4th inning, so they want to keep Snyder from scoring at third. That's why everybody's in tight with just 1 out. They'll give up the double play to cut down the runner trying to make it home. Strike for Lopez. Adrian evens the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outfield is shaded toward right. Big gap. Left center and down the line and left. And Amos, the left-hander, if he could slap one the other way, which he tried there but fouls it out of play. It's there for him. If he can just somehow lift one to the left side. Pimentel is the left fielder playing shallow. A lot of room to cover, but a strikeout from Lopez. That's a big pitch for Adrian Lopez, and he likes that he got that strikeout. Well done on that pitch. That's the 2nd out, and it's going to bring the 9th man of the inning to the plate, Jackson Hicks for Youngstown. In a 4-2 game, Adrian Lopez throws that one a little low and away. Ball 1. Hicks popped out to right his first time up. That was back an inning ago in the 2nd inning. 1 ball, no strikes with 2 outs. Popped up. Center field. Javier Maldonado there, makes the catch. And that ends the 3rd inning for Youngstown, but they score 4 runs to take the lead as they lead it 4-2 over Puerto Rico. We're heading to the 4th inning here at the Colt League World Series at Mountain Dew Park. Top of the 4th inning with Puerto Rico coming to the plate. Puerto Rico had an early 2-0 lead before Youngstown, Ohio was able to score their 4 runs in that 3rd inning. So it's going to be 7, 8, and 9 hitters batting here. Yahil Hernandez leading things off. Keith Pimentel will come to the plate, and then Lena Davia. If anybody gets on, we'll go back to the top of the order. 2 runs. Puerto Rico's been held to no hits. They've not committed an error. Youngstown, Ohio, 4 runs on 4 hits. And Yahil Hernandez looking at a 1-2 pitch from Jack Gokala. That one was a little bit low, evens it up 2-2. It's turning out to be kind of a pretty day now. We've been under such heavy cloud cover all morning long. Cloudy and kind of chilly for this time of the year. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and a strikeout for Gokala. This Youngstown, Ohio team energized by that 3rd inning rally. So it's going to be Keith Pimentel Pimentel walked and scored one of the 2 runs for Puerto Rico. That was in the 2nd inning. He led off the 2nd with a walk, came around to score on the RBI from Bilardo. Jack Gokala continues to throw. Been effective as the starter here today. Left-hander deals. That one's a strike. Gokala wastes no time. Gets the sign and goes. That just misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. This game was about 32 minutes late as opposed to the schedule time. That bunt comes right below us here at the press box. As Pimentel tried to surprise everybody and lay down a bunt. Chopped right in front of the plate. Harps jumps out, snags it, throws it. Guns down Pimentel for out number 2. 2-3 on the putout for out number 2, and now the number 9 hitter, and Leonid Davia comes to the plate.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 33, Leonid Davila.
Davia gets hit on the first pitch, so he'll take his base. And so now, top of the order we go. Gabriel Bilardo will dig in. 4-2 is our score with 2 outs. Davia is at the plate. As the camera picked up some moisture once again. That's why it looks so cloudy. Here's the pitch and hammered foul down the third base line. So no balls, 1 strike with 2 out. Runner aboard. 4-2 ball game here in the top of the 4th inning. Gokala's pitch lifted. Right side toward the stands, giving chase is Hicks, but it's about 6 feet deep into the seats.
What an atmosphere for this game. Sorry, I left you for a little bit, D-Mac, but we're back.
It's all good. As the teams are going to be here, all the teams, for the opening ceremonies, the Champions game coming up in just a little bit.
Opening ceremony, yeah, that's going to be fun.
Throw down towards second, and they got him as coming off the bag was Davia. He overslid, and so it goes 2-6 on the putout for out number 3 here in the 4th inning. As we head to the bottom of the 4th. And for Youngstown, it is going to be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. 4-2 is our score here in the 4th inning at the Colt League World Series. Youngstown, Ohio, comes to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Uh-oh. Try talking again?
Yep, there we go. That's
Hey.
good. And so, 4-2 is our score.
Oh.
And it's going to be Andrew Harps that comes to the plate. Harps, the catcher. He walked and scored to get things going for Youngstown there in the third inning. And he hits that one foul. So Puerto Rico picked up a couple of runs in the first and the second inning. They led it 2-0. And no hits. This ball's driven toward right, but Snyder, Pinheiro right there for the catch for the first out.
It's good placement by Pinheiro. Normally we've seen the outfielders play more inwards, but Puerto Rico playing back a little more in the corner outfield spots.
Zach Morantis comes to the plate now for Youngstown. Morantis popped out his first time up. On deck is Sammy Moritz. If anybody gets on, Jackson Minetti. Adrian Lopez continues to throw after coming into the game there in the third inning. Lopez did a great job in limiting the damage after his appearance. He came on in relief of Moya. This is lifted toward right. Pinheiro gives chase back to his right, makes it look easy as he tracks that one down in deep right center field. Just glided over, up with the left hand, the glove hand, and an easy catch. So now, Sammy Moritz comes to the plate. Moritz batting from the right side, popped out, singled and scored in the third. Bats here in the fourth inning. With 2 down, nobody aboard. Adrian Lopez, the right-hander, deals, throws that one just a little bit high. 2 balls, no strikes. Outfield, straightaway left and right. Pinheiro guarding the line and right. That's a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. On deck, Jackson Minetti. Here's the pitch to Moritz, taken for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Lopez. Nice pitch for a strike after Moritz couldn't catch up to it. Breeze continues to blow out towards center here. Swing, foul tipped straight back by Moritz.
I'm loving this atmosphere that the teams have created here. This is great.
It's the thing about it, you got to create your own atmosphere sometimes. Ooh, that ball hung up for Lopez and gives the walk to Moritz. And now it's going to bring in Jackson Minetti. Minetti struck out his first time, singled and scored in the third. And the Puerto Rico coach has a question to home plate umpire Brian Shaw. Coach Torres and Shaw are talking just to the left of home plate.
A pitching change.
So he is going to make a change. As we see a couple of the Puerto Rico pitchers down in the bullpen. We got a change coming. We'll take a break. 4-2 is our score here in the fourth inning. Four two is our score. Pitching change is going to bring in Ivan Ramos for Adrian Lopez. Lopez threw 30 pitches. And so Ivan Ramos to the mound now. At the plate, Jackson Minetti. Minetti's got a runner on in front of him, and Moritz. And the first pitch from Ramos taken for ball one. Sun really starting to peek out from behind the clouds now. It's making it nice. You can see a little blue sunshine off in the distance. 1 ball, 1 strike. Minetti batting here in bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch from Ramos. Runner takes off for second. The throw's not in time. Stolen base for Sammy Moritz.
Pitch missed.
So 2 balls and 1 strike. Moritz in scoring position now. Youngstown trying to extend this 4-2 lead. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 out. The pitch from Ramos popped up. Who's going to take it? Ramos calls for it.
Oh.
And he takes it, but his second baseman, Bilardo, was right there and actually should have been Bilardo's ball, but nonetheless, Ramos gets the out. And that ends the fourth inning. 4-2 ball game, Youngstown, Ohio, on top of Puerto Rico. We are heading to the fifth. Sam will pick it up from there. Here at the Colt League World Series from Mountain Dew Park.
And welcome back here on the Pody Baseball and Softball. Ooh, excuse me. YouTube page. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. We're back. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Little hold and pitches upstairs from Gokala. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. To Bilardo. One missed. It's 2-2. Just got to make sure eyes are locked at each other. Pitch on the ground to second. Up with it is the second baseman Weiss. She'll throw to first in time. That's one away here in the top of the fifth for Puerto Rico. Kind of starting to sound like an indie wrestling show with the megaphone. Fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Gokala blows a fastball right by him. It's now 0-2. This is hit foul to the right side. It's 0-2. One missed. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes with 1 away. And nobody on for Puerto Rico. 4-2 is the score. Opening ceremonies will follow suit, along with the Champions game. Two upstairs. It's now 3-2. Sun peeking out here for the first time. The pitch. Line to left, foul. Still 3-2.
Please return all foul balls to the first base dugout. Receive your token for a free Culver's ice cream.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw is not, or is in time. Excuse me. The shortstop makes a great play. Moritz just got the batter in the nick of time. That's the second out.
Now batting. The shortstop, number 10, Pablo Cruz.
First pitch on the way. Foul back. That'll bounce foul. It's no balls and a strike to Pablo Cruz. Wind now blowing straight out here. The pitch from Gokala is upstairs. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Gokala's been messing with Puerto Rico's timing a little bit. Sometimes he goes right into his windup. Sometimes he'll stutter step. It's very Trevor Bauer-esque. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Down goes Cruz on a breaking ball. It's a 0 in the top of the 5th inning. It's 4-2 Ohio as we go to the bottom of the 5th. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Leading off the bottom half of the 5th inning for Youngstown, Ohio. The second baseman, number 14,
Chase Weiss digs in. He's flown out to right in a plate appearance, and he's
Doubled.
doubled. All right, fantastic. That's right. That was that 3rd inning that was really sent this place into a frenzy. Many of the teams now over there were by the dugout hyping up Ohio, which I thought was really cool. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. This is hit in the air to center field. Ranging back is the center fielder, Maldonado, and he makes the running grab. Wow, what a nice ranging play by Javier Maldonado to take away extra bases from Chase Weiss.
Long way to go to get to that one, but he was there.
Throwbilly scouts better be watching a couple of these games.
True.
These kids are on the brink of, being almost high school seniors. Got to be thinking about colleges soon. We do know that here at the Colt World Series, we do know that there are MLB scouts here. They can scout international players. That's always the neat thing about this tournament, the scouts that are here at the ballpark. But also, you can't tell who they are either.
They're very incognito.
Yes. We do know that they're here. But where they are, who knows? It's like Among Us, almost. It's like, who's the imposter? Except this is a good imposter to be.
True.
2-1 pitch. Popped up, right side. Ranging in is Pinheiro. He'll make the catch. That's a quick second out. All right, so we have all the logistic things taken care of. Everything seems to be good to go because we do have a baseball game to play here tonight, Throwbillies. So I had some responsibilities to take care of. So made sure, had to get those done so that way we can have a successfully running, well, part of my job is to have a successfully running press box, get lineups and stuff like that. This is in the air to left field. Over is Pimetti, and he'll make the catch on the run. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Ohio. We go to the 6th. Puerto Rico is down to their last 6 outs in this game. Welcome back here on the Pony Baseball Softball YouTube page of the Colt World Series. Got a new pitcher, Donovan Whippo, number 25, is now into pitch. Whippo will look to get the last 6 outs and potentially a save here in the tournament against Puerto Rico. It's 4-2 Ohio here in the bottom of the 5th inning. No, top of the, wait. I forgot what inning we're in.
We're in the top of the
Top of the 6th. Yes, that's right. Top of the 6th. Add an inning onto the scoreboard, please. Oh, sorry. First pitch from Whippo is outside. It's 1-0.
Now batting, Guaynabo, Puerto Rico, first baseman number 35, Derek Maldonado.
Derek Maldonado now batting here. As this is ripped into right center field, this is going to get down. This is going to roll all the way to the deepest part of the yard. Maldonado's rounding second base. The throw to third, not in time. Maldonado in there on a hop. Puerto Rico's got life. The dugout's fired up. Brian Shaw telling the dugout to get back as they're fired up to get started. As emotions are certainly running high here in this game. It's the winner's bracket game.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 40, Eddie Guaynabo.
Maldonado plugged the gap in right. He stands 90 feet away from scoring.
First pitch is called the strike. You know, I will say this, it is a very good thing Brian Shaw is behind the dish. Very seasoned veteran umpire behind home plate. Definitely can handle high emotion, high level games such as this. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ooh, he got hit in the helmet. Did Eddie Pinheiro. That's the tying run on base.
Just stood his ground. Pitch came in. He ducked his head. Let the helmet do what the helmet does. Protect the noggin.
Yep.
But he did.
Now batting, center fielder, number 32, Javier.
Did put himself on base. So here's Ramos.
That one in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Javier Maldonado.
Whippo is the pitcher.
Whippo delivers. This is in the air to right field. Oh, the right fielder lost it in the sun. Oh, no. It's a one-run game. Runners coming to third. He'll get in there safely. It's runners at the corners. It's a 4-3 game. Oh, my. Snyder lost it in the sun.
Snyder looked up and took a step. Thought he had a beat on it for a couple of minutes there, but then he put the non-glove hand up, trying to block the sun. Couldn't do it, and the ball fell about 4 feet from him. So it's going to be a single from Maldonado.
All of a sudden, Puerto Rico has gotten themselves back in the game. That is a bad feeling when you look up right into the sun and all of a sudden you don't know where the ball is.
And unfortunately for Snyder, I think when that play started, sun wasn't in his eyes, but the clouds have been kind of clearing out, and as that ball lifted in the air, he looked up directly into the sunlight as he's looking toward that west setting sun here at 5:15 Central Time. And it is strong. It will blind you. And that's played right into Puerto Rico's favors. They've already scored 1 here in the 6th inning to get to within 1, and they've got runners at the corners now, 1st and 3rd, and that's bringing up Yahil Hernandez to the plate. Hernandez has struck out twice today, but an RBI opportunity. And with Donovan Whippo on the mound, the left-hander needs some help here. Nobody out.
First pitch down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1 to Yahil Hernandez. Or did I get that right yet? Is that number 4?
Yahil, yes.
Okay, Yahil, okay. Yahil Hernandez, the batter, has a chance to tie it with 1 swing as that one just misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch. Chopper. The game's going to be tied. Throw to first. In time. There's the first out. We're tied, though. Puerto Rico. Another run scores. RBI ground out. It's now 4-4.
Now batting, left
Javier Maldonado moved to second on that fielder's choice. So he's in scoring position now, and that brings up Keith Pimentel.
Pimentel and his coach going to talk a little bit.
He walked and scored in the second. And he grounded out a little chopper right in front of the plate that Harps was able to get to and throw him out.
Joe's bunt gets it down. Throw to first is in time.
Good throw from Harps, just lobbed it over the runner, Pimentel. So again, 2-3 on the putout for out number 2. But it did move Javier Maldonado over to third base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 33, Vladimir Davila.
Davila has struck out, was hit by a pitch. Bats here with the runner 90 feet away. First pitch, outside corner for a strike.
It's 0-1. Sorry, just communicating with Dubois County head coach. The 0-1. Way inside. Didn't get away far enough for potentially Maldonado to try and steal home. Go-ahead run for Puerto Rico is now 90 feet away. A base hit would turn this game upside down. The pitch outside. It's 2-1.
Turning out to be a beautiful evening here for baseball. As the clouds continue to clear out. That pitch outside. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Davila. Runners at third. Javier Maldonado. Davila calls timeout, steps out, takes a practice swing. Tightens up the glove on the left hand. Now gets back in.
No pitch clock here in the Colt World Series. You can take as long as you need. Bouncer right side. That's a fair ball. It's right to the first baseman, Hicks, who just touches first in time. But now we are tied 4-4. To the bottom of the 6th we go.
Bottom of the 6th inning here at Mountain Dew Park. Game number 7 of the tournament. A 4-4 tie. As Puerto Rico scored 2 there in the top of the 6th inning. Youngstown bats here in the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be the 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Amos, Hicks, and Harps to come to the plate. If anybody gets on, Morantis. Ivan Ramos continues to throw now for Puerto Rico. Defensively, Pimentel in left, Javier Maldonado in center, Eddie Pinheiro in right, Reyes, Cruz, Bilardo, Derek Maldonado at first, and Hernandez continues to catch. Justin Amos here. Singled, struck out, bats for the third time, and hits this deep toward right. Going back, looking up, Pinheiro watches it bounce off the wall as Amos glides into second with a stand-up double to get things going for Youngstown. A leadoff double for Amos. He hammered that deep to right. And so, quickly, Youngstown gets something going here in the bottom of the sixth inning in this 4-4 ball game. It's going to be Jackson Hicks, that comes to the plate. No, pinch hitter. Zero.
Sorry.
Bryce Bodine.
I tried figuring how to signal zero to you. I couldn't figure it out. Pitching change. We're gonna have a pitching change. Yep.
So, we'll sort this all out when we come back. It's a 4-4 ball game here at the Colt League World Series.
Welcome back here on the YouTube of the Pony Baseball and Softball. It's the home of the Colt World Series. If you're watching this game, looking for information on the next game, that'll be happening at the Oasis Sports Complex. That is taking place at Field C4 at the Oasis Sports Complex. It's the purple and green field. It's in the middle of the complex. That was awesome information for you too.
Good to know. This will be my first trip over there.
It's pretty neat, the complex. I think it's really cool.
I've just driven by it and looked at it.
I've been in there a couple times to hand out some forms to get fans to come to Throwbilly's games for other tournaments that have been here. As there's a runner at second base.
Amos is the runner.
You said it. He hammered one. He hammered one to right.
Puerto Rico sending their pitchers to the bullpen in right field. A trio of them. Now a fourth joins.
Gotta wait for them to get down there. Here we go. Brian Shaw just going to let him play. First pitch to number 0, Bryce Bonine. Shows bunt, fouls it back. It's 0-1. Interesting here. Third base was crashing on that play. There was no backup at third base. Definitely potentially watch Amos to have third base if no one covers, depending on where this bunt goes. Now the shortstop's going to run over to third. The ball gets away, so I just predicted the future, as Amos will take third, but with this time on a pass ball.
Hernandez quick to get back to the backstop to keep Amos from rounding third and coming home. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go ahead run is at third base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 1-1 gets away. Amos is going to score. Ohio has the lead once again.
Back-to-back pitches that Hernandez wasn't able to pick clean as the catcher. And that allowed Amos to advance to third, and then the second pass ball allows Amos to score and take the lead here, 5-4 for Youngstown, Ohio.
2-1. That's also low. And away, 3 balls and a strike now.
So Jean-Peter Rodriguez having problems trying to find the zone. So 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Rodriguez, his pitch, misses away, ball 4. Bryce Bodine walks here in the 6th inning. So Andrew Harps comes to the plate. Harps, he's walked, he's popped out. He scored back in the 3rd inning in that 4-run third for Youngstown, Ohio. Puerto Rico scored 2 in the 6th to tie it up, but Youngstown has regained the lead here, 5-4 in the bottom of this 6th inning. So Harpst at the plate. 1 ball, no strike. The pitch from Rodriguez. Showed bunt. They throw behind the runner at first, and he dives back in head first. Does Bodine. Zach Morantis on deck. Nobody down. 2-0 pitch from Jean-Peter Rodriguez. Cold strike right on the inside corner. Rodriguez, who came on in relief of Ivan Ramos, holds the ball on his hip from the stretch with the runner on. Throws it away. 3-1 now. Three balls, 1 strike. Rodriguez. That's bunted foul and off the net to the right. This has been a really, really outstanding ball game today. We've seen good games all day, actually. This is the 7th of the tournament, 3rd of the day, popped up. High fly ball, left side. Pimentel comes in, calls for it, makes the catch. Drives Bodine back to the bag at first. So that's the first out. And it's going to bring up the number 9 hitter in Zach Morantis. Morantis. Playing center field here for Youngstown. Bats from the left side. Popped out twice today. Grounds this one to third. Throw to second in time to get the lead runner. Well done by Garan Reyes. So 5-4 on the putout on the fielder's choice. Out number 2. So now top of the order, it's going to be Sammy Moritz. He comes to the plate. Moritz today has popped out, singled and scored, walked and was stranded in the 4th. Bats here in the bottom of the 6th inning with the runner aboard. Strike, ball taken high. High and inside. Want to know the count with 2 outs. Sunshine here at Mountain Dew Park finally. 1 ball, 1 strike with the runner at first in Morantis. Pitch away. Ball 2. 2-1. Pitch line toward left. It's going to get down. Base hit into left field from Moritz. And he keeps the inning alive for Youngstown, Ohio. Zach Morantis goes to second. Moritz, the single. And now it's going to be Jackson Minetti that comes to the plate. Minetti here today has struck out, singled and scored. Popped out to the pitcher. 1 for 3. And a chance for Youngstown to pick up an extra run. Off goes the runner. Popped up left side. Shallow left. Short heads over. Cruz makes the catch for the final outs. Little noise from Youngstown here in the bottom of the 6th inning, but they can't score. And we are heading to the top of the 7th inning. It's a 5-4 ball game. Youngstown leads here at the Colt League World Series. So here we are, 7th inning, 5-4 ball game. Youngstown on top. Puerto Rico coming to the plate. It's going to be the top of the order. Bilardo, Reyes, and Cruz. If anybody gets on, Derek Maldonado. New pitcher now for Youngstown. It's Evan Farrell that comes in to replace Donovan Whippo. Whippo threw 16 pitches. But Evan Farrell coming in to close this out for Youngstown, Ohio. 5-4 is our score. And an outstanding ball game here this afternoon. Puerto Rico got their bats coming to the plate. It's going to be the top of the order. Gabriel Bilardo, who's walked, popped out, has an RBI. He's popped out twice here this afternoon. But Evan Farrell gets the closing opportunity for Youngstown, Ohio. The right-hander finishes up his warm-up tosses. Still more baseball coming up. The last game of the day is going to feature the Southern Illinois squad as they take on Bronx, New York. That's going to be over at the Oasis Sports Complex. That first pitch will be somewhere probably between 7:30, 8 o'clock. And truthfully, it may be between 8 o'clock and 8:30. But we'll have the call for you right here on our YouTube channel as we shift locations to the Oasis Sports Complex. Here we go. Evan Farrell on to close. No balls, one strike. Bilardo at the plate lines this one a long way foul. Up toward the 618 line drive bar and grill here at Mountain Dew Park. No balls, two strikes. Outfield is shifted toward right for Bilardo. And that has been one thing we've seen. Placement by the coaches. The defenders have been good, but look at this. Pulling it the other way. Long way to run is Manetti, and he goes opposite what the defense alignment was and just flies out for a long out. For the first out here in the 7th inning. So it's down to the final two batters with one out. It's going to be Garan Reyes. Reyes struck out, popped out, grounded out. 0 for 3 here today. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Bright sunshine finally floods Mountain Dew Park. Shadows just here behind home over the Thrillbillies logo on the turf. 1 ball, 1 strike to Reyes. That's touch high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Evan Farrell coming in to close this out. Trying to close it out for Youngstown, Ohio. Reyes ready to go. Farrell ready to go. Fouled straight back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 with 1 out. Nobody aboard. Puerto Rico needs base runners. Evan Farrell looks in, gets the sign, comes set. The pitch inside, and Reyes kind of hoping it was going to hit him, but not hoping a whole lot. And it does miss him. Because a hit by a pitch is the same as a hit. Here's the pitch from Farrell. Line towards center. Morantis is there. Didn't have to move at all. Out number 2. And it's down to the final batter. Shortstop. Pablo Cruz. Cruz has struck out twice. Ground out. He's 0 for 3. But he's going to have to come through somehow, some way for Puerto Rico to extend this inning and extend the game. No balls, 2 strikes. Off the plate for ball 1. That's taken for ball 2. Evan Farrell. An out away from closing out the victory for Youngstown, Ohio. The right-hander looks in, works from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Misses away. 3-0 to Pablo Cruz. Cleanup hitter Derek Maldonado standing on deck. Hoping Cruz can extend it here. Here is the 3-0 pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 3-1. Is Cruz taking here? He's got to protect. Swings and misses. 3-2. Down to the final pitch. Full count. 2 outs. Nobody aboard. Top of the 7th. The pitch. Grounded towards short. Moritz, gloves, throws in time to get Cruz. And that ends the ball game. And Youngstown, Ohio, advances on in the winner bracket as they win 5-4 here over the debut game of Puerto Rico as Youngstown lines up on the first base line, ready to shake hands with Puerto Rico. Youngstown gets the win 5-4. Puerto Rico scores 4 runs on 2 hits, no errors. Youngstown scores 5 runs on 6 hits. They didn't commit an error. Good ball game, and Youngstown gets the win, and they advance on in the tournament. So now Youngstown is set up to play Team Marion tomorrow at 5 o'clock here at Mountain Dew Park. Puerto Rico is going to play against Tijuana, Mexico, coming up tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So 5-4 is the score here from Mountain Dew Park. Youngstown, Ohio gets the win, and they advance on. Coming up, we're going to have the opening ceremonies. We're going to have the Champions game. And then the nightcap here this evening, game number 8 of the tournament, is going to feature the Bronx, New York, and Southern Illinois from the Oasis Sports Complex. And I'll have the call for you right here on our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your Saturday night. We'll talk to you probably about 8:15, 8:30 with the first pitch. Bronx, New York taking on Southern Illinois right here on the Colt World Series from Mountain Dew Park.